About 20 years ago, a doctor named Alejandro Junger moved to New York to complete his medical training in cardiology. But the fast-paced hospital life, combined with the processed food that was being served in the cafeteria, began to take its toll, and Alejandro started to become as sick as some of the patients he was treating. After being prescribed 7 different medications, Alejandro started to wonder if any of these would actually help his real problems. In fact, it seemed that most of the treatments were merely going to swap out one symptom for another, and no one was really asking the question, what's causing all these symptoms anyway? So Alejandro decided that if he truly wanted to help other people, he first needed to figure out what it really meant to be healthy for himself. So he began looking for answers. His journey took him around the globe, and in the course of his travels, his mindset about health started to change. He realized that while modern medicine can be very powerful, it didn't always have the solutions for the root problems he was dealing with. I mean, think about it this way. Your health is like a giant tree. When the tree is healthy, the leaves are lush and green. Now, let's say that all of a sudden, the leaves begin to turn brown, wither, and fall off. What if an expert came along and recommended that you start painting the brown leaves green and attaching them back to the tree so it could be healthy again? Everyone would agree that's crazy. You can't make the tree healthy again by simply covering up the problem. If you want to have a healthy tree, you have to look at the root cause of the problem. So, Alejandro started to look at his own health in this same way, and he found 2 root problems that were causing his symptoms. The first is that his body had been exposed to a lot of elements that were, well, not so healthy. You know, those ingredients on food labels that you can't pronounce? Well, it turns out that a lot of those things are actually toxic and hinder many important bodily functions. The second thing was that he realized that his body was not getting all of the nutrients that it needed to flourish, grow, and support the immune system. So Alejandro went on a journey to try and address these 2 areas. In his search, he learned about the power of cleansing and detoxification and was able to identify the root causes that were making him sick. It didn't take long before amazing things began to happen. He started to feel better, he had more energy, many of his symptoms started disappearing, and even his patients started to notice how much healthier he looked. One by one, everyone wanted to know what he did and how they could get the same results. Alejandro realized that people didn't have the time to fly around the globe like he did, but he still wanted to help them improve their health the way he had improved his own health. So he developed the Clean program. Clean is a 21-day cleansing program that does 2 things. It starts by removing many of the obstacles, like unhealthy foods and toxins, that are causing our body to suffer. And then it begins to restore the nutrients and the friendly bacteria to help rebuild the immune system. And once you remove the obstacles and add what is lacking, the body naturally restores its ability to heal itself. Here's how the program works. You have a shake for breakfast, lunch from a set list of foods, and a shake for dinner. Throughout the day, you take your Clean supplements, which include enzymes to help break down and digest food, and probiotics to help rebuild the immune system. Additionally, everyone on the program gets access to the online support community and a team of wellness coaches that are there to help you succeed on a cleanse and beyond. Isn't it time that we just stopped covering up all the symptoms by painting the brown leaves green? Let's finally deal with the root problems and begin to create true health. Let the Clean program help you get started.